Howdy folks, I hope you're doing well. Today we'll be checking out the Honor and Legacy Legends mini pack, which consists of 2 Zen Originals, a Samurai's Vengeance, and Verne's Mysterious Island. What you're watching here on a loop is the Pinball FX Honor and Legacy pack launch trailer. I figured you guys really didn't want to see my horse-toothed jackass face for a 3rd day in a row. Anyway, there's not much by the way of pinball history since these are Zen Originals, but here it goes. The Honor and Legacy pack was initially released on June 8th, 2023 and was available on PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, Steam, and the Epic's Game Store. The ALP 4K version was supposed to be released last month but was delayed. Some believe it was due to the pack's reliance on the recently released firmware, which has had a negative impact on a lot of owners. A link to the video discussing that should be popping up right about now. Verne's Mysterious Island draws inspiration from Jules Verne's Mysterious Island. It was a serialized story that ran from August 1874 to September 1875. It was then published in book form in November 1875. The story is about 5 northern prisoners of war that escaped during the siege of Richmond by hijacking a hydrogen-filled observation balloon. They become stranded on a remote island and struggle to survive. As far as Samurai Vengeance is concerned, it doesn't appear to draw on any particular Ronin book or story as far as I could find in my research. If anybody's got any info as far as the origins, feel free to hit me up in the comments. You guys know I love a good story. Now that we've taken care of the history and whatnot, and it's been a while since we've done one of these, here's what we're gonna do. First, we'll start with the Pinball FX version, followed by the ALP 4K release. Everything is shot in 4K at 60 frames a second, and I'm gonna keep my mouth shut until gameplay is complete. If you're curious about the PC that I'm using, it's a custom build that I put together in February 2024 from parts that I picked up at Micro Center. I put a part picker link for the machine in the description below for any of you geek types that are like me that are interested in knowing what's going on underneath the hood. Alright folks, let's hit it.
Good bait for fishing.
Score raised. Skill shot multiplier increase. All is safe. Second chance. Skill shot multiplier increase.
Chase out those critters! Hurry! Shoot the target, quickly! What's up, Tom? Did you notice somebody out there? I saw them! Come on, Jupiter, get out of the way!
All is safe. Second chance.
Need some practice. so easily. Take it easy. Let's try this one more time. Let's keep on fighting.
So what did you guys think? As far as the presentation is concerned, they look very similar other than the obvious. I don't find there to be a lot of difference in color, clarity, and that sort of thing when it comes to comparing the two different versions and the two different games. Normally, I feel like the ALP 4K versions look like they're dumbed down in some sort of way, but that's not the case here. Now, when it comes to gameplay, this is where things kind of get a little sketchy and janky for me. I don't know if it's the recent firmware update, but when playing the Pinball FX version, there was quite a bit of screen tearing, which I thought I had resolved at this point by making adjustments at the OS level. The PC's running an RTX 4070, so it's more than capable of running games in 4K at 60 frames a second. Furthermore, I noticed a bit of stutter here and there when playing the ALP 4K versions. Let me zoom in here so you can see what I mean. I know it's a little grainy here since we're dialed into a very small section of the table, but notice how it's like jumpy and stuttery while knocking the ball around. Again, I don't know if this is an issue with the firmware update, but the issue was present on both tables. It remains to be seen as to whether or not previously released tables are affected by this. Looking at a Samurai's Vengeance specifically, it looks and feels like it was designed by Magic Pixel. Not from a physics standpoint, but definitely in the layout. It's not a knock on it, it's just how it looks and feels to me. As far as the sound is concerned, the SSF kit is on par with most of the recent ALP 4K releases. It's very well balanced. At the end of the day, I'm not really impressed with either table. I'm sure some of you are going to enjoy the hell out of it. Looking at the leaderboards as of right now for both tables, the scores don't look very high to me. Not to mention, I'm number 5 on the leaderboard for a Samurai's Vengeance, and I suck. I don't know if it's because there's not a lot of people playing, maybe they're just low scorers, or it could be that people are just holding off because they don't want to deal with the firmware upgrade. I don't know. I guess it remains to be seen. Well, that's it for this one, folks. Normally, this is where I do the walk-up and start playing, but again, I don't really think you need to see my ugly mug for a third day in a row. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. If you don't like the video, give me a thumbs down, let me know why, subscribe, and give me another shot. If there's anything you'd like to see me cover, please let me know. If there's anything you'd like me to change or think I could do better again, please let me know. If you hung out to the end, thank you for sticking around. I just want to say I appreciate you, I appreciate your time, and as always, stay safe, be well, and take care.